I don't know.
It's loading to go live, it looks like.
Oh, okay.
Okay, oh, okay. We look weird. We gotta
Can you send me
rotate back here. I'm gonna rotate and see what happens.
sending you another link to the live so that I can click it.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna change my orientation back then.
Yep. Oh, because I think it's. I'm gonna put it side by side. What does it have to do? No.
Hi, if everyone is watching, we are just working everything out.
First time with this type of go live. Okay.
Yeah, we did it on
I think it just
StreamYard last.
puts us
Oh, well,
next
we're
to.
sideways again.
Yeah, it's not filling out the whole screen, but.
On Earth. I'm not. Hang on. Oh, okay. I'm watching with a delay and.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the orientation hasn't flipped. I'm watching too.
Okay, now I'm watching and the orientation has caught up.
We're both vertical. Yes.
We're both vertical. It's not ideal.
Right.
Okay.
I guess this is what it looks like.
Some
people are in here. Hello, guys.
Hey, we are just working it all out. I'm sorry.
Drop your names in the chat so we can see who's in here. Say hi. I'll be watching the chat on my iPad.
Or can I have it up on my laptop?
Okay.
How are you doing? Have you had a nice day?
I did. I had a busy day. I went to brunch and then I went to paint pottery. I did a mug, but you have to like leave it there for a week for them to finish it.
That's so fun. Wait, was this one, it had the bisque fire and then you were painting and now you're waiting for the glaze fire?
So you said fire, like the kiln?
Yeah, did they fire it first and then you went to paint
No,
it
not
this
for
time?
like it's already just there and then you paint and then they fire.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah.
So you didn't like throw the whatever it is.
No, I didn't do that part. Hi, Anna. Anna J Makes is in the chat.
Oh,
Hi.
hello. How are you?
Will you be sewing with us or are you just hanging out? I cannot get this open. My hands are too slippery.
One thing I didn't go over, which I'm doing right now, is threading up my machine. But if you're using multiple different colors of fabric, just consider like which thread you're going to want to have. I have my pink bobbin wound, but I don't have my orange bobbin wound, but I might just do that while we're sewing.
Yeah.
Oh, you're hanging out and supporting us. Thanks,
honey. Thank you. I am threading mine now. I am using some leftover fabric from pants I made with this animal print that I put in the pocket lining. I don't know if I'll even switch threads really because I'm going to keep both sides of the brim the same, so I'm not really planning to reverse it, but
right.
We'll see.
I don't know if you saw my stories, but I'm making like a little flower for my niece.
I did. Did you find any green?
I did. I actually just cut a strip of the green because I am going to do this chin strap. I did it wider than the pattern tells you to because it's swim fabric. So I wanted it's going to be slippery and stretchy. So I'm going to do it a bit differently. And also because she's 3 and children can't really have like a cord lock around their neck like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it raw on the end. And then when I go and visit in a couple of weeks, I'll cut it to size and I'll take like a snap kit. Yeah. Probably a snap kit or maybe Velcro. So like they can't choke themselves because it will just release with enough pressure essentially.
Yes.
So that's the
Oh, it's
idea.
so cute.
I
It's
know. And she's
I
pink
saw that. Look
obsessed,
how
like she is
precious.
the most girly girl ever.
Aw.
Which is crazy because my sister's like she has like dark alt girl style and wears like a lot of black and green and
Oh,
she's like, but I love it for her. So it's super
oh, I
cute.
love it.
Yeah.
Girly girl. So I
Girly
did
girl.
oh, let me get my iron out. It's probably not gonna be in the shot
Yeah, I
because
have my iron. I will be able
it's
to, I'll be
vertical?
pushing my machine back. So everyone will be
Okay.
able to at least see what I'm doing ironing.
Okay. Actually,
Yeah.
yeah, probably same because I'm just gonna use my mini iron. I don't need a big
But what
big
do you have the
the
Aliso
Mac.
M3 Pro Mini?
I do. I was like, I don't
Nice.
know, what is this called? Yes, and then
Hey, we
I have the
are just
little
yapping about threads. Sorry, I'm just reading the chat.
oh yes.
Oh, we got lots of people watching.
Oh hi.
Anyone else sewing along with us today?
And if not, I know you'll be back because our hats are about to be so good. You're gonna want one.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my
So
goodness,
yes.
I've had even more ideas of like things to do with this hat.
Oh, I love it.
They just don't stop. It's ridiculous. My brain just sometimes I
Ooh.
wake up at like 3 a.m. and I'm like, I have to make this tomorrow.
Okay, someone's on sewing a beanie, so they're not sewing
Oh,
exactly
that's
this, but
cool.
they're sewing. I did
Nice.
not interface. I was wondering, I was like, well, I'm not interfacing the brim, but I forgot that I should probably interface the top.
No, no, you don't need to interface the top
Okay.
unless you want it to like
I don't
have
really want it to be,
structure.
no, I want it to just
I
kind of,
And also it's designed to be like fairly tight on your head. Like it
okay.
doesn't need to have any structure to
Okay,
it.
because I was like, my hair is already gonna lock it on. So
Yeah. How did you find the measuring and what size did you go
I did
for with the
25 just
yeah,
because like sometimes if I have braids, it'll be bulky and I want to be able to fit with all my hairstyles, but I think it'll be
right.
fine with like this one, without crushing
That's
it too much.
that's so
I'm
cool. Yeah, one
excited.
of
I
my
was like,
testers had big
finally.
right. One of my testers had big curly hair and she was like pivotal on helping me get it like the right size and making sure
Oh,
that it was actually like big enough.
yes.
Um so
I think that
yeah.
it's gonna be perfect. I literally was like, should I just do the biggest size? But then I actually measured. I was closer to a 24, but then I was like,
Uh-huh.
for my hair, I'll give it a
Right.
little space.
And also if you're gonna do a chin strap, I don't know if you are or not, but that will just keep it on even if it's slightly loose. So
Yeah, I didn't cut one because I was like, I usually don't do those, but you know,
right.
I was like, I think my hair will keep it down. I need a bobbin. Do I have one in
Oh,
here?
you need a bobbin?
I don't think
I
I didn't.
was thinking about starting to pin some of my crown pieces together.
Yeah, let's
I'm
do
just
it.
I'm just pulling them out.
Okay.
I'm hoping that this pink is not like an eyesore on camera because it's very neon, but
Ah, looks fine to
she's
me.
pink through and through and
Yeah.
like my sister was like because I wanted to do the crown orange like the middle of a flower and then so
Mm,
this is going to be the lining crown and then the outer crown is going to be this like orange
okay.
and she was like as long as there's pink on there she'll
Is the
wear
pink the whole brim or are you
it.
reversing it?
Pink is gonna be yeah, top and bottom brim is all gonna be pink, like
Yeah.
petals, and then I think I'm gonna add them after, just like hand sew them on, but I'm gonna make some little green leaves so that it really looks like a flower. And then the chin straps will be green as well, so it'll be like the stem.
Okay, cute.
Very cute. So with the
I'm s-
crown pieces,
yes, what is the
you want to sew from the wide part down towards the pointy part because otherwise it's going to be really hard to start here and decide where the seam allowance begins and like also you
yeah.
know how sometimes stuff gets sucked down into your machine as
Yes,
well.
starting with a pointy edge, yeah.
Right. So start at the wide end. I'm just going to pin like starting at the wide edge, and then I'm going to sew down towards the point on all of these. And I am going to
Beautiful.
actually pin mine all together in twos. And then we can sort of batch sew, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. I love that.
Ah, awesome. So what did you paint on your pottery today?
So I did a mug and
Uh-huh.
I was like, obviously I need some green in here. The mug had like a cow print on it. It was really
Oh,
cute. And so
what,
I
like
did the
before you painted it, it had like a cow
yeah,
print.
so like not printed like painted, but like
Uh-huh.
raised spots.
Oh, that's so
And so
cool.
I painted the base of it like a off-white speckled paint. It's really cute.
Uh-huh.
And you get to see what they look like afterwards because they show you little samples of like the paint. But
Right.
when you're starting, the paint doesn't look anything like what the finished product. So it was hard to like imagine like, wait a minute, this doesn't even look like this is what I'm doing.
That's
So I did
crazy.
some of the spots are like chartreuse green. They're kind of like my nails, actually. I was trying to do
Nice.
some of the spots I made them brown, and I was trying to do
Uh-huh.
black, like tortoise, but they look like a chocolate chip cookie.
Oh,
Uh,
that's okay. We like tortas and we like chocolate chips.
right. I was like, you know what? That's fine. I actually like to put milk in a mug and dip my chocolate chip cookies, so fine. It's cool.
Perfect. That's so
It's
funny.
wonderful. And then I use like a
Um,
dark green.
nice. In England we have this show called The Great Pottery Throwdown, and
Ooh.
me and Christian go hard when there's like a new season out. We're like,
Oh
shut
my,
my show is on,
what do you
and we
watch it
just
on?
I think you can even get it on Netflix.
Okay. I'm gonna
Um,
look into that. I've done pottery
and
once, like
really,
making
well,
it.
the reason that I said it is because you said they look different, and I remember thinking like these people were doing some crazy stuff, and I'm like, what are you doing? And
Yeah.
then they fire it, and it like reveals, and it looks
Yeah.
nothing how, and it just blew my mind how they react to like the heat and stuff.
I'll send you a photo later because I was just like, is this seriously like, are you sure?
Right?
She's like,
You
yeah, no,
should
those are the
you should
colors.
do like before and after
I
videos,
took a
like
video of before and some
yeah,
photos because I'm like, I
that's
just couldn't believe
awesome.
it. This lady
Yeah,
picked up her bowl, like came back to pick hers up, and she had painted all these intricate fruit, like made a fruit bowl full of fruit on the
right.
outside. It was so cool. I was like, what?
Oh, wow. I really
Yeah, I was
wanna
like,
do one, but there just really isn't that like, I live quite rural, anyone that's watching
yeah,
and doesn't know me, so there isn't anything like that really
around.
where I live, but, I don't know, the last time we're going to visit my husband's family soon, and the last time we went, or a couple times ago, we did do some pottery, which was fun, but the problem is, like, we're never there to pick it up, so we never went back,
Okay, I was gonna say,
because
did you
we
pick it up?
no, which is fine, but we just had a great time doing it, but hopefully if we could do it, like, another time, maybe a family member could pick it up or
Pick it.
something.
So the one time I did it, I was on a layover in Houston with my niece, and we did it. She was like
Uh-huh.
pregnant, and we were just like, we wanted a simple, like a cool thing. And she had been into pottery, so we went.
Right.
But when it was time to pick it up, they were like, we can't seem to find yours. And we're
Oh,
like, what?
no.
I was so sad. So yeah, I never got it. And I made
Oh,
what did I make that time? A bowl. Yeah.
nice.
I was very sad. I was like, what? That was my first time. What do you mean you can't find it?
Oh, that is sad. I
So never
think
got
when, like, if we live somewhere that has, like, a pottery studio sort of, like, membership,
oh yeah,
program,
that would
we'll
be
probably
fun.
do that when, like, if we and when we move.
Yes.
Um, how are you getting on? Because my live has a little lag. I am finished with my pinning.
Okay, I have two more sets. I'm on one and then I have
Okay,
one more to pin.
awesome.
What's our
I
seam
might.
allowance? Is it half an
So
inch?
the seam allowance is 3/8
Three
inch
inches.
or
Okay.
1 centimeter. And actually, while you're doing that, the seam allowance is very important on the crown because there's only half an inch of positive ease in the whole hat. So if you are like slightly off, even by like at 1/32nd, would you say it like that? 32th,
One
32nd.
thirtieth.
But like smaller than 1/16th. I'm trying to go like down one
Yeah.
again. Like a very minute amount, it can take away that entire half inch from the ease of the hat, and then it might be a bit too tight. when you put it
Mm.
on. So I mentioned in the instructions that beginners should mark out the seam allowance before they start sewing. But also, if you're just really careful about lining it up and just go really slowly when you're sewing, then you should be fine.
Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
wind the bobbin and then I will be ready to
Okay.
sew.
I think I'm gonna just sew because I already have my pink loaded, and then I'll probably wind my orange bobbin like
Okay.
part way through.
Okay.
Also, we don't have to do the outer and inner crown. I'm just thinking time wise because we're at 20 minutes. So I
Okay.
think if we aim to do
Just the
one
full.
layer, one
Hmm.
layer of the crown, and then the brim, and then if
Okay.
we have time, we could go back
Okay.
and do the other layer of the crown maybe, and then do the construction. But obviously there is a sew along if we don't get to everything.
Everything.
There's like a sew along on my channel, which is I've cut it down so that it's more concise than this like real time sew along, but it will show you everything.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Let's get this bobbin wound.
Well, I worked today and I work in a restaurant and it's Memorial Weekend and it
Oh, I
was
forgot about the weekend.
wild.
What time
Yeah.
were you there?
We close at 2, and because I host, I'm always done before that because like obviously you're not bringing like tables in right towards
Yeah,
the
yeah,
end.
yeah.
So I think I left at like 1:30 today, which is very, very late for me to leave.
Oh, wow.
And we were on hold until pretty much then. Like I told some people like over an hour wait, which is
Oh my.
crazy.
Do
I
they
know.
typically wait? I mean, I know it's a popular spot.
Yeah, it's a very popular spot. And people do wait, but like also people just leave and like I'll be calling their name and like nobody will be there, which is fine. Like I get
Fine.
it.
Yeah.
You wander around and you think, oh, I'll check if this restaurant has somewhere, and then you find one, which is, I
Yeah.
personally, if I feel like I need to eat, cannot wait an hour.
Hour. Me
So
either. That's why I'm like, do people wait?
I need to eat within like 15 minutes of realizing, or yeah,
I'm
it's not
hungry now.
great. Yeah, it's not a good thing. My husband is very good at feeding me when he detects, which is
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
so grateful for.
Same. I don't want to get hangry.
Right?
Not fun for anyone.
Okay.
Are you gonna do your
I
inner layer first since you have pink on there?
That's what I figured.
Okay.
I may sew both layers. Like I may sew up my pairs from this orange layer, but once we start top stitching the seam allowance down and like pressing, you'll realize that it does take a bit of time to like really get it neat. And the
Okay.
top stitching of the seam allowance is not something you want to skip because it really makes the two layers like lay flat together inside.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead. And also, I'm doing this in swim fabric so that my niece can. Oh, I had it on a zigzag stitch. Whoops. Um, I'm doing it in swim fabric so that my niece can swim in it. But I'm going to sew it with a straight stitch because I don't. It's gonna fit. It's
Yeah.
drafted for a woven fabric, so I don't need to sew in a zigzag. If that makes sense.
Cute.
Let me start again.
3/8 of an inch. Here we go.
Yeah. Here we go. Oh my goodness. And I've been like planning no face shots to like get some footage of this
Yeah.
because obviously you don't want to have her, not obviously, like some people do, but like I don't
Yeah.
really want to have her face online. So I think we're gonna try and get some like really cute shots on the beach where she's like playing and like maybe looking away.
Yeah.
And then my nephew is 5 and he's having one out of like turquoisey blue swim fabric.
Oh, cute.
Because
You
that's
set
the
me to
color.
thinking. I was like, oh, my nephew would love this, but I also would have to do no face shots.
Yeah.
My
And
sister,
also, like, how many nieces and nephews do you have?
me,
Because, yeah.
a lot. More
Have you
than
ever counted? Because you'd have to make one
um
for all of them.
Oh, I would never, but I mean, because I have, nieces and nephews that are literally grown-ups, like
Right, right.
my right around my age.
But then surely they have children. Technically,
Yep,
they're just your nieces and nephews, even though they're like once removed, or
yep, I
I don't
literally
even know what
have,
you call it at that point. But
I think I was saying that. I think they're your great they're my great niece and nephews, but yeah, I have at least I have a couple nieces and nephews who have kids. Yeah. I have a lot of great nieces and nephews. Like
that's
my
so
niece is
funny.
having her second baby right now, and then
Oh my
yeah,
goodness,
I have a lot out there.
that's exciting.
I know I have one
Um,
graduating kindergarten next week. I mean BPK
oh,
going to kindergarten, so I'll be going for that. And then days before another one, he's graduating high school. So crazy.
oh, that's so cute.
Graduation
Wait, what did
time.
you teach?
I used to teach kindergarten.
Kindergarten. That's what I
Yeah.
thought.
Yep. So I was
Do you
like,
miss
wow,
it,
he's going
Emma?
to kindergarten. Say it again.
Do you miss it?
I miss the kids. I just love being around kids. It's something special
Yeah.
about that. And sometimes I miss
Oh.
teaching too because it's rewarding in itself, but
Uh-huh.
um, I don't miss all the things that come with the classroom. That's for sure. The politics and just yeah,
Yeah.
the standardized testing and all that stuff.
Right. It's
Don't
like
miss it.
children have all this freedom and creativity, and then the system of schooling is so narrow
Yeah,
that it really takes away like their. I mean, it doesn't always take away, but
not
yeah,
always. Yeah.
no.
But being in
One of our
Florida teaching is also a different
really, yeah, I can
just for
imagine.
because of politics, yeah, government
Yeah,
there, and
right.
I
Is
could not
it? Would you
imagine.
teach in Georgia or not
So
really?
I had once considered long time ago before I ever even
Uh-huh.
moved here, but I would just need more things because it's the word is reciprocity. Like my degree
Uh-huh.
that I have and my certification doesn't directly
Mhm.
reciprocate here in Georgia. I would have to do more schooling, like get more
Oh,
certifications and things.
wow.
They have, yeah.
I
Sometimes
didn't.
like some states it is, but there's some states that need specific certifications, and this is one of them.
Wow. I did
Yeah,
not know that because I'm sure you know, but I was a dietitian in England, and then when I moved here, I couldn't use it. And
see,
I asked if I could do like the last year or the last 2 years of the degree because in England, the last couple of years is the clinical placements, which is the important part. It tests your
mm.
knowledge. And it shows that you can like manage the workload. And they were like, no, I couldn't even skip year one basic biochem. I would
Oh
have to do that
wow, you had to
again.
go the
I
whole thing
know.
over.
Isn't that crazy?
That's insane. I almost did dietitian. I was pre-pharmacy when I started school, and then I started
Oh, I didn't
looking
know
into other
that.
things. Yeah, and uh, yeah, dietitian was one, and then I was kind of like, and then I ended up the education route.
That's
Yeah, it's so
crazy. Wait,
overwhelming.
I feel like we must have had this conversation before, but I never knew that part.
Yeah, it was literally like just the overwhelming of college. Like you have to pick something, and it's like, so
Right.
and then, science, just so much science. Like I enjoyed science, but it was actually pretty tough because I skipped some of the basic classes because I came
Uh-huh.
out of IB and I had credits. Like I did a really
Wait,
rigorous
IB like
program.
International Baccalaureate?
Baccalaureate. Oh, you know about
Oh,
that?
okay. Yeah, we have that too. I just
Yeah,
didn't
yeah, it's
know
over
because a
there
lot of
too.
your
Yeah.
qualifications are different. Wow, the IB is intense.
Very. Yeah, I
Yeah,
forget there's world
it's
schools
like
over
double
there.
what most people do
Exactly.
for a high school diploma.
Exactly. So I came out with a lot of college credits, so I got to skip like pre-cal and
Uh-huh.
chem, and I just went to much harder things, but it was actually really
Right.
hard. I was
Oh
like, I
goodness.
don't think we should be skipping. Like, I get what y'all were trying to do, but like high school or
Uh-huh.
college, that was a big jump. And so I was just having not the best time with some of my science classes. And I was like, let me
Right.
think about this. And then,
Yeah,
yeah, I was doing great
that's
in math, but the
crazy.
science was kicking my ass.
Oh my
I was like,
goodness. The other
oh,
day, I had to ask Christian, I was like, if I know the circumference of a circle and I want to know the diameter, what do I have to do? And he was like,
half.
you divide it by pi. I was like, okay, thanks. I really like I should not have had to ask that, but it's been so long. I'm just gonna say about the crown, I'm pressing my seam allowance open right now, and I'm just pressing from one side in towards the center, and then I'm going from the other side like afterwards because I don't have a pressing ham. Um so I'm just like pressing as far as I can into the curve, and then I'm going from the other end and I'm pressing as
Gotcha,
far
gotcha.
into the
I
curve
do have that.
again.
Okay.
You do?
Yeah, it's not over here though, so I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm
Okay.
just gonna press both sides.
And then
On
I'm
my
just gonna
last
stack them
one.
all up ready to top stitch. I'm hoping that this swim fabric's not gonna like stretch and you know how
While
sometimes
you're
when you're
doing,
doing
yeah,
like a couple of layers it stretches out and distorts.
yeah,
We'll see.
it'll
We will
behave.
see. Right.
Especially since you're using a straight stitch, hopefully it.
I know. I think maybe that helped a bit because it's not like pulling it from side to side.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we will see.
Right.
So, what other projects do you have coming up at the moment?
Um, So I've been working on hopefully I'll finish it tomorrow. I wanted to make a skirt from
Uh huh.
the Lexi Vicky So's dress. I wanted to do a skirt
Oh,
version of
wait, the
it.
one with the gathered sides that you
Yeah.
with the halter. Oh, cool. That's
Yeah.
such a good idea.
'Cause I was like, "Okay, I did the regular one in the yellow linen, and then I
Uh huh.
did a mini one in the burgundy cotton." So,
Uh
I was like,
huh.
"Ooh, maybe I'll do a skirt version." And I had been thought of it, and actually someone who's Shamir has done one,
Uh
and I've
huh.
seen hers, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I was on the right track with that. I'm definitely doing that." Um,
So, will you
and
just make a like a straight
yeah,
waistband, or
I'm
will
just
it be
gonna
a
shorten
gathered
it.
waistband?
I'm gonna shorten it and then just do a regular waistband on it. 'Cause, like, the
Cool.
pieces, it doesn't stop at the waist because the front comes up to meet right under the bust, so I'm just gonna
Uh-huh.
shorten it from there down to the waist, and I
Right.
already made the skirt or the bottom portion, I just need to put the waistband. It looks really good.
Cool.
Yeah. It's
That's
cute.
awesome.
Super
Love
cute.
it. I
Yeah.
just finished and filmed my Gemini bag.
Oh my gosh.
Sh-
Wait, hold on. That's about to Are we in the season already?
2 days ago. I'm a bit late, but I just have
That's
been
okay.
editing the video and choosing the music.
Yeah.
Um, shall I show people? Nobody else knows.
Oh my
Nobody else
god,
has
do it.
seen this.
Do it.
It's a bit creased because I use this like rayon. It's like a tensile something lining, so I need to press it again. But you'll understand
Oh,
why. Okay,
are those
so
pockets?
they're pockets, but this is going to be my next sewing pattern, and this is a big spoiler. I'm not going to announce it until like the video. Basically, you fold the bag down and
Oh,
there's a
and it
zip
closes?
around
Oh,
it becomes a bag. So
stop
Gemini
it.
is two, so I made
Two. Yep.
two
My mom's a
bags.
Gemini.
Does she have two faces? I don't
You know.
answer. I do
She's a little
there's
sweet, a
it's
little
a pro.
sour. I
Thanks.
love it.
Me too, mama. um but yeah, you tuck it all in and
Oh,
it becomes a fanny pack. I'm not going to
oh,
do it right now,
that's
but and then there's a
too
strap in
cute.
here, and the
Stop
strap
it,
like
Rudy.
hooks. Isn't it so fun?
I love
So
it.
the idea is that the pockets are going to be a pattern that can go on anything. You can put it on a jacket and you can zip away your jacket. And I love it.
Oh,
um
I can't see that
so
emoji,
that's
but yes.
It's like a shock face. I love
Oh
it.
my
Because
goodness.
like that was my face when I thought of this. That was another like wake up in the middle of the night. Oh my god, I have to make a convertible bag, like sort of thing.
I am
So that's
so intrigued about the process of doing that.
it's fiddly. It's definitely gonna be like an intermediate one.
Yeah.
Um, It's definitely fiddly, but I've ordered some nylon coil jacket zippers, so the zipper needs to separate
Mm,
fully.
yeah.
And I'm hoping that without the like molded plastic teeth, it's going to be a bit easier to like manipulate them around the curves.
Okay.
But we'll see. I want to
We'll
make it
see.
as user friendly as possible, but also I just want to make it so like
Yeah.
if I just mark it as like obviously a more complex pattern, if I
Yep.
can't work out how to make it like very simple.
Yeah.
I am gonna top stitch 1/8 inch away from the edge of the on holding the seam allowance down on the crown on both
Okay.
sides.
And I'm
And
pressing open, right? That's right?
yes, press
Okay.
open because we're gonna stitch on either side of the seam.
Okay, so both sides.
And I'm gonna do all of my crown pieces in a row. I'm gonna go all the way down one side, and then I'm gonna flip them around without cutting them apart, and I'm gonna go all the way down the other side.
Cool.
So,
Like I surge. Okay.
right, exactly. Like I'm not wasting any time.
Yeah.
What was Layla Makes made these screen printed tote bags saying no twirl club and with like this cool flame graphic, and I was like
On
I need to message her to see if she still has them, but at the time I never ended up ordering one. But
oh.
I'm in the team of like I want my garment now. I want to make it now. Like I don't want to go through twirling. I don't want to do
Oh,
like
I don't
I'm
what
so
is a twirl?
I'm
I
so
don't believe in those.
impatient. I mean,
I do
I
not
do.
believe in a twirl.
Right. You should get one of
I'm
those
like, if
bags.
I can't wear it, I don't want to make it. Like, I'm not
Love it.
into the whole. I'll get the
Yeah.
fit right as I make it.
Right. To be fair, I am about to make the code trousers again by daughter
Okay,
Judy,
well,
and I'm gonna twirl them, but short
yeah.
length, and I'm gonna really hope that it works out, and I'm gonna do it in a fabric that's not like precious, but it's a fabric that I still would really want to
What
wear.
would wear? Yeah, I
Right.
actually will be making those again too. I gave mines away to my sister.
Oh
I
yeah.
couldn't
Because
fit them
is
anymore.
is it because you should have made a twirl? No, I'm just joking.
I know, right? No, it's because I'm a little too thick for those now.
Oh, nice. We love that. You've been doing the Limitless Coach Kelly
Yeah,
workouts.
that's it. So she loves
Nice.
them. I was like, okay, I need a new pair now. It's
What
probably because I
fabric did
fit them
you,
too good when I made
right?
them.
Did you do them in denim? I
I
can't
did.
remember.
I
Nice.
did.
Do you want to recreate exactly the same?
I wish I had more of that denim, but yeah. I think I want another denim pair, and then eventually I might try it in a different fabric. I just like the cut of the jeans. I really like the cut
Uh-huh.
of the trousers.
Yeah, they're really nice. And I really love the detail where the hem sort of like twists around towards the bottom.
Yes, me too. Yeah.
It looks so cool. I might add top stitching. So I got sent some fabric from
Ooh,
daughter Judy
oh
from her
nice.
new fabric store.
Wait,
And
is this the one with the stripes? I've been eyeing her fabric. Is that right?
yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I it's not a secret at all. I just haven't told anyone yet because I want to give
Oh,
it the
I just
proper
mean like
time.
she dropped a bunch of stripes. I don't know which one you
Yeah.
got, but I'm eyeing
So
that chartreuse.
there's there was this red striped shirting that they have had in the Capital Fabric Supply like since they opened, but they haven't been setting up the website. And I remember
Mm,
being like hounding them basically through Instagram and being like that red striped shirting, and they were
yeah.
probably like, okay, chill, chill. And so they reached out because they're setting up the website in the next couple of months, and they were like, "Here, we sent through some pictures of the red striped shirting for you," and I was like, "You just know me so well." So I got the red striped shirting, and I got this amazing, like, I think it's called brushed canvas, but like when I post about it, I will obviously like say
Yeah.
correctly because they sent through the information to me. But the canvas is, they were thinking when they ordered it, they were like specifically thinking for the new trench coat pattern that they have produced, which by the way I want to make as well, but I just don't have anywhere to wear that in Florida.
Yeah,
But they
no.
said that it's 8 ounce, and they said it would be really nice for a pair of like not so heavyweight sort of like jean pants. So yeah, I'm
Mm.
excited. And I might do, oh, so the reason I said all of this is because on my coats, I was thinking about maybe doing red top stitching to really
Ooh.
accentuate the curve, the way that the seam curves, so that I could wear it with the button up and it'd be like this really subtle match,
Oh,
essentially,
cute.
right?
I like
But
that.
then I'm like, would it limit? I mean, it's not, I don't really wear anything that I couldn't wear with red because I wear black, gray, brown, and then I wear some greens, generally like darker greens, and all of
Oh,
that
yeah.
really
So it
does
would go with
go
other
with red.
things.
And even
Yeah.
sometimes I wear like like I like kind of like a sporty dark blue, and then maybe like a brighter, like I like a baby blue, but again, that would go well with red. So
Yep. Baby blue and
yeah.
red is like one of the hot combos right now.
You're up
Everywhere on
on you.
Pinterest.
Oh my god, you and your color combos, so
I've been
good.
loving. I need to. I'm gonna explore even more. I have like a little book with like Japanese. It's a Japanese or yeah Japanese book with different
Uh-huh.
color combos.
Oh, that's so
I
cool.
want to explore more with color. It's just been so fun. I'm like
Uh-huh.
combos I hadn't or maybe I thought of and just didn't do. But I'm like, okay, yeah. Now I'm just wearing what I want.
Love it. I love the chartreuse and brown
Obsessed.
colorway that you did recently
Obsessed.
with your tag.
Obsessed. I'm excited to add this hat into it.
Yeah, it's gonna
It'd be
go so
too cute.
well. Oh my god. I was
And I was,
thinking about if I have some of the red striped shirting left,
uh-huh,
doing a hat in that.
for sure. This is
Like
it.
it's like a really classic red men's tailoring shirting kind of like stripe. So I feel like if
Is
you
it
have that
striped with
going down,
pink or no? Is it red and white?
no, I'll grab it. It's red and white, and then it has blue, but it's not like red, white, and blue. Like
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah.
it's not giving like I love
I knew
America.
you wouldn't be wearing that.
Yeah, if
Oh,
immigration
that's
is watching, I do
cute.
love America, but
Right. That's cute.
it's okay. I'm a citizen now. I'm safe
Right.
at least. um. So, but then I ordered this hat online from eBay ages ago. It was a vintage Coca-Cola hat, and it had
Oh.
red stripes on it. But the person, I mean, whatever. I didn't do my due diligence. I'm not very good at buying on eBay, and they had like washed it through the machine, and it was so misshapen and like my bobbin just ran out, and I just finished. That's so cool.
Oh, did it?
I love winning bobbin
I
chicken.
love when we get a win on the bobbin.
Right.
Bobbin
I'm just
0,
gonna
Rudy 1.
right. No, yeah. Okay, yeah.
You get the point. Yeah.
All right. I know. I was like, don't you dare take my point away from me.
No, point for you.
See
Okay,
how else
wait. So
I
you
got?
bought a hat and they put it through the washing machine?
Yeah, and it was like
Was the
crush and
photo
like
that they posted of it obviously in mint condition?
I no, I am actually really not good at buying online secondhand
Okay.
things. Like I don't do the due diligence that people have to do. And like I think my brain is just like, I would never
Like,
sell
ooh, I like
something
that.
that's terrible, so nobody else would. But obviously. I'm just trimming down my seam allowance real quick because we're chit-chatting. I'm just trimming down the seam allowance close to the lines of stitching that I just did.
Okay.
If you're using like a thinner fabric, you don't have to do this, but it does just if they fold up inside once you've sewn the two
Mm.
crowns together, it might cause like weird like lumps and lines in it. So if you
Okay,
have the
so what
time,
you
take the time. But yeah, so I was thinking I want so many secrets coming out on this live, but I want to do
Yeah.
some sort of like cap or camp style cap or baseball style cap pattern in the future. I've been sort of like working on it slowly, like behind the scenes, and I think a
Yeah.
red stripe version of that would be so cute.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I will be first in line to try that out. I've wanted to try it. I just don't even know all the things that you need for a baseball cap and,
Yeah. Well,
because they're
I've
special.
also been in my sampling process, I've been trying to make it as accessible as possible as
Mm,
well because I
love
made a
that.
couple of cap patterns and they were good. Like I don't want to say that they weren't good. They definitely were. One was especially good. The No Caps by Minimalist Machinist. She has a lot of information in that hat pattern. Um,
Ooh,
and I
okay.
really enjoyed sewing it. But one thing that I had a really hard time sewing the peak, like
Yeah,
around the peak at
yeah,
the like because you're essentially sewing like a concave and a convex curve together, and one of them's full with like very stiff interfacing. So
okay.
I ordered, those really flimsy, bendy chopping boards that like you have,
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know, in a
Uh-huh.
student house or something.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
ordered those because they're quite stiff and they hold their shape, but they're also bendable enough that when you're trying to manipulate it under the machine, it's allowing you to go around the curves.
Mm,
So I think that may be like one of the things that I recommend in my pattern. Because I bought the peaks, like the proper peaks, and they were so stiff,
mm,
and I had
yeah,
such a hard time. Like I did end up being able to like finish the hat, but it was a lot of like really fighting with it and
yeah.
hand sewing, hand basting, and it was just so annoying.
Mm. Do you did you do it on your regular sewing machine? Do you have an industrial machine? I can't remember. I think you have one.
Yeah, I did it on my regular
Workstation.
machine, but I do have an industrial, but it's more rather than like a thickness of fabric problem, it's more like a logistical problem under
Yeah.
the presser foot. So I think that my industrial would have, for me personally, made it harder because it has like
Okay.
a very wide, bulky walking foot. I know some
Yeah.
industrials, and also I could probably get a narrow foot for it, but some industrials have like a really nice narrow foot, but mine is like sort of geared up for leather and it has like a jagged bottom on the bottom
Got
of the
it.
foot as well. So it's like
Yeah.
it's a very like industrial, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I got
So
you.
we're gonna
I
put the
see.
pairs together. How are you getting on?
I have one more to top stitch.
Okay. I am gonna put my pairs together
Yeah.
and basically pin from the wide end back down to the narrow end again, just so it's a bit easier to pick the seam allowance now that it's wider, but I would still recommend going from the wide end down to the narrow end.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's my upcoming project, Daughter Judy code trouser. Very excited for. And
I'm excited
then
to see. Is this your
the
first time
shirt.
making them?
I made them ages ago. I don't know if you
Okay.
remember. They were
I
in
thought
a
you made
desert
them.
desert camo. You'll
Yeah.
remember when I
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
fabric, yeah.
Okay. I thought you made them
But
before.
right, but like again, your girl is a little thick now,
Yeah.
which we love, but they obviously don't fit, which is
Yeah.
such a shame because I loved that pair and I loved the fabric, but I think if I can't find somebody that I love that will fit in them, I like there's quite a lot of fabric left
You can just
in
take
the
it apart.
pants legs and stuff. Maybe I
Yeah.
can upcycle them
Uh-huh.
into something, a bag or a hat, maybe.
Yeah. Did you do a jacket with
Um,
that same fabric or?
yeah, I made Christian a
Yeah.
jacket and I made him the trig. I made him a Paolo workwear
I
jacket,
was
but
gonna
I
say, I think
sized,
it's called Paolo. Okay. I am
yeah,
remembering. Yep.
very good free pattern. Like one of the only free
You said free?
garment pattern. Yeah,
Oh, is it?
yeah, yeah.
Oh.
From the fabricstore.com.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah, it's very good. I really like it. it's relatively simple. It has a facing around the front, and like around the back of the neck, and no lining, but I've hacked it to have a lining
Okay.
very easily. Like if you're an intermediate sewist, you could
Yeah, you
hack
can
it
do
to
that.
have a lining with no instruction.
Yeah.
Um, and I've also sewn it quilted. In fact, sorry, I just go on so many tangents,
No,
but
go. I love it.
The Weekend Project has an awesome Substack, and she had one article that she was writing about like your sewist's favorite tried and true patterns, and she asked me to
Oh,
be a part of it, and
I
I
was gonna
said
say
the
I saw
power
you in that. Yeah.
jacket. Yeah, because I've made so many and I just love them. It's such a simple workwear. Like you could put some pockets on it and make it like very barn jacket esque. You could
Makes me think
put
of
an
Carhartt.
elastic,
Is it Carhartt?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You could put
I love
elastic in
it.
the bottom and you could make it a bomber jacket. Like I just feel like it's such a great block.
Mm, I like
And then I
that.
also made him trig shorts by LB Textiles, in the same
Yes.
desert camo. So like he had a matching set, and then I would steal the jacket and wear it with my
I wear it
jeans.
with your. I love
Yeah,
that. Do you cut off the pointy tips at the end?
I cut the pointy tips and then I trimmed down the sides of
The
the seam
seam.
allowance
Okay.
close to the stitching, essentially. All right, I'm gonna wind a couple of bobbins because my pink ran out, and I'll do my orange at the same time.
Okay.
Let's see
I'm
if
gonna
I've got a
trim.
spare one. Okay.
Oh, this is gonna be so cute.
Yeah, so the leopard is going to be inside, right? And then the green
Yeah,
is going to be
on the
outside.
outside and the brim.
Nice. And it was a pair of your pleated wide leg hack pants that you made in
No,
the
this
screen.
was
Oh,
the Moods Free Augusta trouser. That's the
I'm
one I
sure
took.
I've seen it. I just can't think of which
Yeah,
project
I
it was
wore
right
them
now.
like on a birthday shoot or something,
Oh,
but they're cute.
cool. Love that.
Yeah, they're not far. They're actually right. Are those them? No, those are not them. That's extra fabric. I was like, oh, they're right here. No, they're not. That's just fabric. I was like, oh,
That's
hold
funny.
on. Those pants. Ugh, yeah, I'm excited. So do you work tomorrow for the like over this weekend
Yeah.
on Monday?
So tomorrow is my last day of work. I do 3 days at the moment. I do Friday through Sunday.
Okay.
And I'm not sure if maybe they would have wanted to put me on another day this week, but I only just went down to 3 days, and I had asked them a
You've been
while
asking for that.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I get it. Obviously, like it's difficult. There's so many moving parts in a business, but so I think like she was like, "Oh, I might need some help at some point in the future," and I was like, "Okay, yeah, that's totally fine, but like, give me a couple months where I can catch up on like stuff for my business, um, until you put me on like more days, you know, or you ask me
Yeah.
for some help," which is really nice. She's really respectful of that. So
Very.
yeah, but yeah, one more day, and it is gonna be, you know, it's Memorial Sunday, so
Yeah.
I am
It's
prepared to
gonna be
be there.
busy.
All gonna take extra snacks, like some fruits and stuff, and then like
Yeah.
have extra coffee or something as well. So
I don't blame you.
yeah, but I'm going up
Busy.
to Hollywood in a couple of weeks, Florida.
Okay, yeah.
To visit Christian's family. And I was thinking, I haven't posted anything about it yet, but I was thinking about seeing, because there's lots of sewists around that Broward
A
and
lot.
Miami
I
area.
can name
So I
a
was,
bunch.
right. So I was thinking about putting on my stories to see if anyone would want to go I go to A to Z fabrics. I don't know if you remember, but I always go to this A to
Yes,
Z
you do. I've never
fabric.
been there.
And it's not somebody like I follow or connect with, but I remember seeing this video on TikTok that they went to there's a new premises, and it looks like really organized and spacious.
Ooh.
So I'm excited to go and check that out, and maybe some people want to come with me.
Yeah, do a little fabric shopping meetup.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I
So
love that.
yeah,
definitely
Oh,
post. I'm
I
sure there's a lot of people there.
yeah. So we'll see. I mean, maybe nobody's got time as well because, well, it's not like super short notice because I'm gonna post about it soon, so still have a
Yeah,
couple of weeks notice. But um, I don't know. Maybe people will only want to do the weekend or something, and I want to like try and prioritize family and friends
family
to
for the
do
weekend,
stuff on the
right?
weekends, of course. So
Yeah,
we will see. But yeah, I thought that might be a little nice idea.
I love that.
Are you down in Florida? Any? Well, you're probably all the
Um,
time, but
I don't know if I have any work
soon.
trips there. I mean, let me know the day. Well, I'll wait for you to say when you're thinking of going. But if I'm down there for a work
Yeah,
trip, I would. I love when a work trip aligns with something else.
I
Fun.
think we're going. We arrive on the 6th, and we're there until like the end of the following weekend,
6th of
which
June.
is yeah. So it's
Okay.
2 weekends away. Next
Okay.
weekend I'm still here, and then it's the following weekend.
Okay. I'll text you and once I look at my schedule to see if I have any Florida.
Yeah, Anna, you're not based in Florida, are you?
No, no, I'm
Yeah,
not. Philly. I'm based out of Philly.
yeah. No, but Anna. I think
Oh,
she's
where is she? Oh,
in the
is she still?
Midwest somewhere. You don't have to out yourself where you live, by the way. I'm just doxing people. No, I'm just kidding. Obviously, I'm not saying anyone's
But
address,
if
but
you're in the area.
right. I had some hate comments on Facebook, dude,
Oh, girl, I meant
about
to
my
write you about
body.
Facebook. That's all they do on Facebook is Facebook is the
Chicago.
place where
Oh,
like
okay. Yeah,
you
I
I
do remember that
literally
now.
don't even comment back to people. I just put my
No.
content and go.
So I've been blocking people,
That's good
and I blocked this
because they
guy,
will come
and
back.
I think that his wife then commented, and I'm going somewhere with this. So
Yeah.
I've screenshotted it. She has a lot of information on her profile, including her place of work, her full name, where they live. I Googled her, I found their home address.
Oh,
So, like, I don't, I might
people
send a
should really be.
letter. I might send a letter saying, like, you need to be better about your internet safety because if you're going to bully people on the internet, you should make sure that your address is not
It's
on
not public
Google,
information.
right? I haven't decided yet. I
I
don't know,
saw a
but I'm
thing.
just gonna let it go. But like,
Yeah.
isn't that crazy?
Insane. There was a thing, this girl, on I think it started from Threads,
Uh
where
huh.
she basically he was, I don't know, saying he called her out of her name. I can't even remember what it was. And she went to
Right.
work, bro, found the place like where he worked and like pull
Mm-hmm.
traveled to his job and was like, "Are you such
Wow.
and such?" And he's like, "Yeah, yeah." And she confronted
Wow.
him and made him apologize like while recording him.
I actually did write an email to her workplace with screenshots.
Yeah, because
So
that's just
we'll,
nasty,
yeah, we'll see. They haven't got back to me.
bro.
I know.
Coming to your page after her husband says something
Isn't
hateful and
that
then
crazy?
adding on to it is crazy.
And it was so silly as well. It was like, why did you get those ugly
Oh,
tattoos
the
all over
tattoos on your
your
leg.
leg?
Yeah,
It's like,
like why are you worried about my
mind your
legs?
mind
And
your
honey,
business.
why is you don't find it weird that your husband's worried about my legs?
I didn't even say that part.
Right, like you didn't find that strange. You want to come back him on some weirdness? Like what?
Right. So
People
yeah,
on the
I don't know.
internet, bro, they don't have nothing better to
Facebook
do
is
sometimes.
definitely another world compared to Instagram, though.
Say it again.
Facebook is definitely another world compared to Instagram,
Oh
though, with
yeah,
like the way that
another.
people comment.
Bro, their whole all they do is opinionate over there. It's insane.
Opinionate.
I just laugh. I'm like,
That's
what? Why do you what?
right.
Like, okay.
I
You
know.
think I care? Like, I don't
Imagine
huh?
I'm over here doing my silly little sewing project and making art,
And
and you're
you
just
worry
like
about tattoos on my legs.
trying to tear me down. That's
Crazy work.
okay. I'm gonna
Crazy
press
good.
mine open. How are you getting on?
All
Sorry, I know
right.
you can see me in real time, I think, on your phone, but I'm
I think
watching you
so.
live on my
Yeah.
laptop and it has like a good like 30-second lag, I think.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. I just pinned together. So wait, what step are you? I just pinned the other ones together now, and I'm about to sew
Uh,
them together.
oh, awesome. We're basically on the same step then. I just sewed my pairs together, so now I only have like two pieces and I'm just pressing the seams
Okay,
open.
perfect. You're doing orange and pink?
I just did the pink
Okay.
for now because I
Oops,
feel
I
like
shouldn't have
I'm
did that.
gonna. Did you do both layers? It's fine if you did.
No, well, I just grabbed the lining, but I'm gonna do my outer layers.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm just doing my lining layer because that's what I'm gonna. You attach the brim to the lining
Oh,
first.
okay. Well, then I'm
Sorry.
doing lining already,
Oh,
so
you are
perfect.
okay. I
Yep.
probably should have said that earlier. But yeah, you attach the brim to the lining first, and then with the outer brim, you fold in the edge and like press
Ah,
it.
I thought
And
so.
then you put it over and you top stitch from the right side.
For a clean
I
finish.
just felt like that was the cleanest finish when I
Yeah.
was like doing my samples. Um, and you can still do it reversible like that. You just have to make sure you swap out your bobbin thread to match the lining and you're
Yep.
just like really careful about where you stitch. Or like a lot of my testers hand basted the crown to the brim
Mm,
to help get it aligned.
okay.
Which again, that goes with my no toile, is like I will manipulate and stretch and pull on the fabric before I will take the time to hand stitch. That's just my personality. I love people
And
that do. I do try and do like the cleanest finishes when I'm designing a pattern, but like when I'm sewing for myself, like
yeah,
it's like slapdash, haphazard, all the words. Like
yeah.
we're we're just doing the thing and we want to wear it ASAP. So
Right. I feel that. Uh-oh. Okay, let's grab
ooh,
my.
I just realized
Oh,
I'm
Anna
super
said she's in
thirsty.
Chicago.
Hmm.
Anna's in Chicago.
I
Okay.
want to go to Chicago.
I love Chicago. I
I
haven't
feel
been in
like
a
it looks
while.
so fun.
Yeah. I
I
was gonna go
follow.
to the Chicago Frucktail, but I never did. The first one they had. Because
Oh,
I feel like when they have their first one, it's usually, I don't know, special, fun, like Miami.
yeah. Because
But
everybody's so excited about it, and like,
yeah. Like,
right,
oh, we're having one here now. And just because Chicago's so nice. I don't know. I haven't had a layover
right,
there in a while, but my aunt used to live there for a little bit and I used to visit her. So I've done like Christmas there and a Thanksgiving there. And
nice.
yeah.
I feel like Chicago
Oh,
in the
this is so
summertime.
cute. Stop
It
it.
is. I'm so excited to see it. I'm so
Me
excited to see
too.
how you style it up.
The top stitching looks so good.
Doesn't it look good?
I'm glad I kept the same color as the color for the main for the
Right.
top stitching for the
Oh,
inside. It looks
you
cute.
so you have like visible top stitching?
Yeah, I didn't switch
Oh,
it.
that's so cool.
It's
So
so cute.
a few testers did like visible top stitching. I have not actually really been brave enough yet to do like proper visible top stitching apart from a denim one that I did. But
Mm.
it looked so good. Like the dark green one that Catherine she's at Steam Science. She did a dark green canvas one with white, like thick, proper top stitching thread. Oh, it was
Ooh,
like so beautiful.
cute. Do we top stitch again on the new?
Yes. So yes, we're gonna top stitch all of them, and then when we connect these two halves together, we're gonna top stitch
Top stitch
again. So
again.
they're all
Okay.
gonna intersect in like this perfect little like. It's so funny because it looks like the Union Jack, the UK flag.
Ah, so well, my question is, I mean, they're intersecting perfectly on the two, but in the middle one, how do I do that? I just start where
When
does that make sense?
I'm not sure what you're asking. Sorry.
Okay, are you top stitching right now?
I am top stitching. Should I show
Did
you?
you? Yeah. So where it meets at this point right here. How did you
Hang
do the
on a
middle
sec.
one? Did you start further down? or did you go over the top stitch that's
I
already
just
there?
went over. I just went over.
Okay.
Yeah, here, look,
Okay.
I'll show you.
All right. Yeah.
I understand what you mean now, because essentially it'll just be hidden in the seam allowance.
Oh,
Anything that
right. Got
you
it.
know,
Got it. I didn't think
yeah.
about that. Yeah.
Sorry, I was not understanding what you were
Oh, it's
asking, but
okay.
I get you.
And now they'll understand too. That's fine.
Yeah.
I was just like, do I go over that? Because I really love how it's meeting at the point.
Yeah, no, well, so it will meet with the other one, and then anything that goes over, yeah, will be
I
hidden in the water.
I have to see that. I'm just a little bit.
Oh
Just a little bit. I was doing my top stitching longer at 3.0 and I like it that way. And I just did
Oh, you
2.5
forgot.
for just a few stitches, but
Oh, okay.
I like it longer.
I'm just seeing you showing me now, and it looks so cute.
Oh, stop it. The lag is funny.
I know it's kind of long. I mean, I could maybe try and turn my phone around, but I think that
Oh
if I
no.
was wait, are you filming with the front camera on your phone then, so you can see yourself?
Oh right. Yeah, I am.
That was kind of smart. Hang
I
on,
didn't
let
even
me
think
do
about it.
that
It was just
then.
that last minute of not being able to use my DJI. I was like, oh, let me just set it so
I'm
I can
just gonna do
see it.
that. Wait. Okay.
You feel?
Hello. Hang on a sec. Let me test this.
Yeah, because I have it over here on my iPad, and you're right, it's
Okay.
so far behind on the iPad. Like I'm
Is
watching
that
live.
is that about the same?
A little lower, maybe? I think you had it a little lower.
Mhm.
I think.
Is
Oh,
that
go a little towards the sewing machine more.
that?
Okay, that looks good.
Yeah.
I
Awesome.
think,
I'll be able to
yeah.
communicate with you in real time. Or it's
Uh,
like
Let me see.
lopsided. Okay.
Wait, okay, I was gonna say bring it down just a little bit if you
There we
can.
go.
All
There
right,
we go.
now I'm gonna top
We'll
stitch.
get better at lives. I remember we did it live. I mean, how long ago was it
It
now?
was a
Probably about
stream.
two
It's been over.
years.
Yeah, it's been a while. Over a year. I
Yeah,
think we were, is
over
it
a
2 years or a
year.
year? But and we were using StreamYard. I honestly, there's so many changes even on YouTube. I do want to figure out how to use my DJI because it looks so good,
Uh-huh.
but you can
Right.
only
But
do
the
this.
quality of your video right now looks really good.
Ah, yeah, I agree. The
So,
lighting is also a very big
yeah,
part.
that's true. I hope my lighting's okay. I have a light on me because I knew that the sun would
Yeah,
start to set on the opposite side. So
it's good. All right. Let's
it's
see
difficult to
here.
not admire myself now.
I know, right? Oh, look at me.
I'm like, oh, you're so pretty in your yellow shirt. Haven't
Love
worn this
it.
yellow striped shirt in ages. This is
I was
Vicky
just gonna ask
So's
about the fabric.
James.
What is
Yeah,
it?
Vicky So's James.
Oh, I haven't made
And
any knit tops from them.
it's in the men's like section of the website, and I made it
Okay.
for Christian, and then I was like, wait, I want that. No, I
It
made him like
literally
other
makes me think of
colors.
my striped nail. That's not showing up the best right now, but it
Oh,
literally is like a
oh,
green
I
and
love
off-white.
it. You always have the best nails.
Thanks.
And
I
another
love that
thing,
top.
I can't wait to live in a city where I have access to like
Can go.
not like
Yeah.
not like affordable nails, but like more affordable nails. Because like here, I used to go and get my nails done, and it was like plain nails, 120.
For plain?
Um, yeah, and then anything more was like no. It's crazy. Like Key West is crazy for everything. The price
Oh
of
my.
groceries, like even like I talked to my sister, like the price of gas is 50 cents more than where she lives, like near
How much
Miami.
does it cost down there for gas?
Oh my god, is it five? It was like five. It was
Over
like four
5?
ninety.
It was what?
Yeah, it was like 490.
Oh. Yeah, what did I see? 4? I mean that's kind of what it is up here. I think. I thought
Really?
was it
But
490
like,
there? I
I
think
think it was
so.
like the non. I can't remember. It's expensive. I mean, it's
Yeah, yeah.
expensive. It's
Gas
expensive
is
everywhere. But
honestly. But
Yeah,
I mean,
and
even for
so
Florida, like Florida's usually lower, so Key West is definitely,
right. But
monopolizing.
yeah, so I couldn't continue, like I couldn't get my nails done. So I actually
Yeah.
don't have my nails done right now, but I do the gel X, where
Mhm.
you put it's like a tip, but it also goes over your nail bed and you like
Yeah.
fix it on with UV cured glue. So it's
That's
like
what mine's are. Mine's
stronger.
are Gel X.
Oh,
Yeah, I
but like
started
you just
getting.
get them done and then they paint over it.
Yeah, so she just puts on the clear Gel X and then does the designs on it. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. And I feel
Yeah,
like
I
they
I
don't damage
switched.
your nails as much.
Yeah, I switched to Gel X like when it first became a thing well, around COVID. And then the salon I was going to, I just had not a good experience. So I just stopped. And then I did
Mm,
press-ons for a while. And then sometimes I would just go
You
get them plainly done. But now that I
right,
found this girl and she's like an artist, I love having my nails done by her.
right. You were so good at keeping press-ons on. Like I could never.
Yeah. I
They just
I
ping off.
But I also feel like I jammed my nails more with press-ons. So I was just like, okay, you know what? I don't know what that was about, but yeah, I would just have like a lot of bruising and just stuff. And I was like, okay, I can't. I don't know. But no,
Ooh,
the glue, yeah, I kept them on for a long time for sure.
right. That's
They
so
were
good.
not moving.
That's so good.
Okay,
I think
I'm
I'm due
trimming.
for some new colors at the moment.
Yeah. Did you are you putting together now the two?
Yes, I'm putting
Okay.
like the whole crown
Yeah.
together essentially.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. I'm trimming down
this
and then I'll be on that.
I
Oopsies.
might make myself a swim fabric one, but like in more muted colors so that I can go because we like go to the beach and stuff here. So
Yeah.
and I don't want to get like I don't want to get my sunglasses wet with salt water because they'll get ruined. And then I
Right. Yeah.
obviously don't want to like squint in the sun and like hurt my eyes.
Right.
So if I make myself a swim fabric hat, then I can be a
Okay.
child in the water and like
That was
frolic around.
that was actually really cute. What made you come up with that idea for her or to make that?
Well, I was thinking about what I had in pink and basically nothing, but
Okay.
apart from swim fabric. And then I
Mm.
said to my sister, like, they might be a bit more floppy because I'm not like interfacing. This is my brim pieces. She's having a wavy one because it's like essentially supposed to look like a flower. I'm sure you've all got
Yeah.
that by now. I'm just like
It's
over
gonna be so
explaining
cute.
myself. But I'm not putting anything in it because I also, if I was doing the longer one, maybe I would like have experimented with trying to put something in it. But I was trying to think of what I could put in that would still be like I wouldn't want to put in the cut bits of the cutting board because I feel like that would be so hard.
Hmm.
Like a peak, but then I wouldn't want to put in a fabric that would hold the water. And I don't think extra layers of swim fabric would have helped, if that makes
Yeah.
sense. So I
Yeah.
don't know. But if anyone has any ideas of like, I know you can use like a knit interfacing, but then I was like, I don't know if that would hold a lot of water either. I don't have any. I don't know.
Mm. On this
But
last
yeah,
one, are you just sewing straight
going
around?
all the way around. Yeah. And it doesn't matter, obviously, which side you start from because it's going to
Yeah.
be wide to narrow and then back to wide again.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I've been so good at not putting pins in my mouth because I'm like, don't show people that you spend your entire day with pins in your mouth because they'll judge you. And I nearly put a pin in my mouth there. But
Whatever. I mean, if I was using pins right now, I'd be doing it, but I'm a clip girl.
oh, really? Like just generally sewing
Oh
you'd
yeah. Once I
rather
discovered
clips.
clips, I gave up pins. I'm like,
Oh,
enough of the
wow.
poking myself, enough of like, mm-mm.
Oh, see, I'm like pin first, clip if I need. Like, I have clips. Obviously, I'm a bag maker,
Yeah.
but like
I only use them when I have to, when it gets too bulky. If not, I default to pins.
Oh wow, yeah, nope. I literally have like just this little thing of pins. I mean, I have other pins, but these are like my main, just a little tiny thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't
Well,
really.
I'll tell you another secret. I even put the end of the clip in my mouth before I clip. I don't know if it's like something wrong with me, like I was dropped on my head
it's
when
a,
I was a child, and
it's
now
the
I just have
perfect
to
place to
put
hold
things in
it.
my mouth.
Like hold this real quick.
Right? Exactly.
I love it.
So, and then this one, obviously, pressing it is a little bit difficult. I'm just gonna do my best with
Yeah,
what I've got. Um,
that's it. I
my
have a ham.
my
I'm using
dog
the
is
ham,
like
but if you don't have a ham, just
Right.
do your best.
Right.
And in the video, in the sew along that I posted, like with the release day, I roll up a towel and like put it in, and I always
Oh,
find that
smart.
works really, really well. But I was thinking, so the question I was asking about the how to find the diameter from the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
circumference was because I want to do a video about how to take the brim, and I was going to do a draft of like circles for the correct sizes so you can make a ham for the exact size by yourself using the hat pattern and the circle download that I'm going to make.
Ah,
Um, but I need to get hold of wood. Apparently, you can get the sort of like wood chips that they fill them with. Is yours filled with wadding, or is it more solid, like the wood chip sort of stuff?
it's more solid. It might be wood chips.
So
Like you can
apparently,
mold it a little
in the
bit.
I love that you have it on your head. Do you feel like it fits well?
It's so cute. Yes. Oh, it looks
Yay!
so good on the top. I don't know. Eventually, I will see. But
I love it. It looks so good. But yeah,
okay, I have to
apparently you can
toss
get it in the pet store as pet bedding. So if I can find that, and then once I have found that, or if not, then I'll either order it or maybe I'll get it on this trip that we do up to the mainland.
Yeah,
I will do a video about how to make a ham, and then I will have my own ham finally.
perfect. Every time you say mainland, it's so funny because I mean, yes, it makes I like think
Mainland.
of Hawaii. I'm like, oh, when you go to the mainland. But
Uh,
yes.
it is though. This is the first time we're going with the dogs. We're going to stay in our camper.
Oh,
Yeah. So
wait, you have a
hopefully
camper?
it
Did I
works.
notice? Did I see that? I think
I'm
so.
not sure if you did know
I
this,
mean,
but yeah, Christian, he used to live in it before we moved in together.
oh
Um,
wow.
and I was like, no, which is
Yeah,
silly of me. I wish I had now because obviously we'd have saved so much money. But so that's the plan. When like whenever we have to move, we bought this apartment, and then whenever we have to move, to be able to like afford to keep it, we're going to live in the camper so that because we'll have to pay a bit extra on
yeah.
once even if it's rented, we'll probably have to pay a bit extra on. So we're going to live in the camper. So it's going to be like a nice little practice run.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
And
hopefully
that
it's
will
good.
just
But
be when he has, is that when you like move, when you say when you move, when he has a
then
new,
Yeah, so like
what's that called?
Christian's job like takes me
Yeah,
around, like us around. Like luckily we haven't moved very much, but his job will move him essentially. And we don't always know when. So it's good to just have a plan, but it's probably
yeah,
gonna be at the beginning of or like around this time in 2027, possibly. But again, we're still not
up
sure.
in the air. Yeah. I
Yeah,
just did that
but
same thing.
yeah.
I
Oh, you
just
stitched
stitched
with the
again.
wrong length. Oh
Yeah,
no.
I was gonna leave it, but I'm too committed.
You gotta do it. It's gonna look beautiful. It's
I
gonna
was
be
like, it
like
looks
a
too
really
good. I can't just have this 2 lines
yeah.
thing. I'll check
And
out.
if if anyone is doing with a thick fabric or planning to do with a thick denim fabric, this is the
Oh,
point
yes.
where you'll probably want to hammer the seam like open right where everything is connecting because it's gonna be like layers upon layers. Let me get this out of my sewing machine and I'll show you. So like it's just layers and layers and layers of like seam allowance. And even though
Yeah.
you've trimmed it down, it's not like too many, and it went through super easily with like a fabric like this. But I think it was a 12-ounce denim, and I
Mm.
hammered it, and it went through like butter. Like literally, I was amazed.
Did you hammer it before doing the step we just did?
Yeah, so like only right in
Okay.
the top, in the middle,
Yeah.
did I really have to like hammer. But yeah, I really thought I was gonna snap a needle, and I even put my clear glasses on, like
Yeah.
I put my blue light
Protection.
glasses on or something when I'm scared,
Yeah.
and it literally just went right over, like it didn't even struggle.
Wow.
I know. So do you see how I mean by like it's quite time consuming to do all the top stitching, because
All year, yeah,
it's
yeah,
taken
yeah.
us another hour just to
Yeah.
do one layer. I feel like that's pretty good going though.
Honestly, I mean, it's giving. It could be a 2 hour, like as long as you have everything prepped.
Yeah. You could probably
Still
do
fast.
that
It's still fast
with
sew
the
with the amount.
cutting.
Yeah.
Yeah, for if you batch sewed all of the crown pieces, you could probably do cutting and sewing in 3 at
Yep.
maybe at a stretch, maybe a little bit more.
Yep.
But
And the top
I
stitching
didn't.
is really just which is, I mean, it's not bad, but
Yeah.
that
And
takes up time.
also, just while we're talking about like time, I don't know how many people know that like a lot of sewing patterns, they don't want you to like make them for a business. And I welcome that. Like as long as you're obviously not like mass producing, it's just like a small business, like 1 or 2
Yeah.
people. I welcome that people use my patterns to sell and
Oh, I
make
love
money.
that.
I just ask that people tag me if they do, and there are a few companies that like regularly make my patterns and tag me, which is really nice because they always do like, not that like regular sewists do like really imaginative stuff as well, but like I feel like these people always kind of do really imaginative stuff with them because they're doing like so many iterations that they're like have another idea and do that one, and like it's
Yeah,
really
yeah,
cool to
yeah.
see. Yeah.
That is.
So
I saw that somebody was remaking the wavelength stars for their wife.
oh,
I
it's
went down the
so
rabbit hole over
sweet.
there. I was like, oh, this is so cool.
Oh yeah, he's documented so much of it. It's actually like if anyone wants to recreate, he's documented better than me. I mean,
Literally. I
obviously
was like, he's
he's had
posting
my
everything.
help. He asked so it started like not a couple of weeks ago, probably like a week ago, and I was getting some comments on YouTube and I was like helping out. But the person was like, I have 10 hours sewing experience and I'm recreating this. And I was like,
Did you say 10
um,
hours?
10 hours. He's only sewn for 10 hours and he is like killing this bag. It's
Wow.
amazing. I know. And I was like, listen, I will say like it's a little complex with the curves and this and that. And like I gave him a lot of tips. And
Yeah.
like I guess if you just have a can do attitude, you really can
Yep.
do anything. Like
That's
when I
how
was a
people.
beginner, I was like, I don't know if you saw the other day, I posted the like you in 2021 or 5 years ago or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And it was me in my bachelorette dress, and it was like a
Oh, I saw
full-length
that.
Vogue
Yeah.
pattern, and I made it out of silk charmeuse, which is like super slippery and
Super
complicated
slippery,
fabric,
super hard. Yeah.
right? And like I did it because I wanted it enough. I wanted it badly enough,
Yeah.
you know?
I
And
told
I
people, I
do
was
think
like,
like,
go ahead.
yeah. Oh no, I think that when you're a beginner, a lot of people choose projects that don't really excite them enough. And then because of that, they never get the bug. And actually, one of the best things you can do is make something that ignites your sewing fire enough that you get the bug. So, like to do a more complex project, even though you might fail a couple of times, if you really want that thing, you really want to
You're
wear
going to
it,
figure it out.
it's,
Yeah.
yeah, it's much more exciting. So,
I did an
I'm done
interview.
with my crown. This is a child. Oh, it's stretchy, so it actually does fit me. So At least they'll have a hat that she won't grow out of as well because it stretches.
It's gonna stretch with her, yeah.
Very
I did
smart.
an interview
see
with
how much.
Go ahead.
No, I just said, see how much thought I put into my niece's hat. No, I'm just kidding.
I was telling, they asked like a tip that you would give to new sewers, and that was my exact thing. I was like, I would say sew something, like stop making tote bags if you don't want a tote bag. Stop making whatever the easy thing is that they're saying that you should start with, and start with something you actually want, because that's what's gonna fuel you to keep going. Like I literally made like some of my first things were swimsuits.
See,
I was like,
right.
And I remember people being like, "Oh my god, you made that!" I'm like, "Is it supposed to be hard?" Like, yeah,
right.
I mean, it's not
people
perfect,
say
but
to me like knit fabrics. Look at your hat.
Oh my
knit
god,
fabrics. It looks so good.
I'm excited. Okay.
Knit fabrics are not as scary as you think. And I don't know if many people know, but we're on the spoiler train like we were earlier. I'm creating a knit pattern at the moment with Michelle's design company, who is like a badass at drafting knit patterns. And that's why like I reached out to her when I had this idea, and she was like so on board. And we're basically, I just sewed up my third sample today, second sample since she drafted it to like proper proportions. And I think we're going to have to do a couple more tweaks again. And I'll do another sample, and then I'm going to sew a sample on my friend that is going to be like the lowest size on her range, just to check the grading. And then we might be announcing like this week. So yeah,
I'm excited.
Maybe not calling for testers. I've written up the instructions, like I've written up the written part, but then the illustrations are quite in depth, and like the cutting layouts and all of the like how to grade to your size. And I want it to be really in depth. This one again, I think maybe labeled intermediate. But we'll have to see what the testers say. But I definitely think like a confident beginner could do it with the help. You know?
Yeah.
It's just about learning like that they stretch and they're slippery, and you know. So
I think you have
we're ready to do the brim.
Yes.
Okay. So mine are all the same. So just obviously, if you have like the underneath brim is going to be a different color, match the two matching colors together. So
because mine's are all the same.
Like too. Yeah. Okay. So we didn't do a very good job on planning that to help people out. But essentially, we're matching the short edges, and we're just going to sew along the short edges. I'm going to match my two pairs right sides facing.
I have 4.
Oh, you're doing the gathered ones? Yeah, you're doing. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I'm so excited to see it.
I'm so excited.
Wait, I'll show you.
Once I saw that, I was like, "Oh, that's me." In case
anyone hasn't seen this is what Denisha is doing. She's doing double the brim. It's cute. Like you do have to play around with it a bit to get it to lay nicely because it wants to do like crazy stuff. But so fun.
I'm
so
excited.
Fun.
All right, let's.
But when you said that, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, yeah, those crochet hats like took the internet by storm.
Oh my god, it made me want to learn how to crochet first. I was like, oh, that can't be that hard, but I mean, I don't even know how to crochet.
You could crochet. You can't crochet?
No, I don't know how. I mean, I haven't crocheted anything.
You could crochet.
Yeah, I need to pick it back up, or like give it a go.
Yeah.
All right, 3/8 of an inch.
Yes, 3/8. Everything is 3/8.
Ooh, that's
or 1 centimeter on this one. And you don't have to top stitch the seam allowance on the sides of the brim, but because this is swim flap fabric is slippery, I'm going to top stitch mine in the same way that we top stitch the crown, like press it open and then top stitch.
Okay.
But you might want to do that actually because you're doing so many when it's gathering. You might want to do it to avoid it like bulking up when it's gathering. But mind you, if your fabric presses well, you might not need to.
Yeah, it is pressing well. Well, it's a
Okay.
linen, so
Oh, nice. Oh,
yeah.
oh, I have a knot.
Did it eat your fabric?
I think my machine, the thread comes out of like, what's this little hook bit here? You know, you go down, up, and
Oh
then
yeah,
this
yeah,
bit
yeah.
like
The
moves.
top hook.
My
Yeah.
my thread comes out of that like fairly regularly at the moment. So I think I need to get my machine looked at.
Yeah. That's
I mean,
annoying.
I still have like my basic Singer heavy duty, and I love it so much. But like sometimes I wonder, like, do you need to graduate? You know, like a lot of people when they get more serious, they graduate.
Yeah.
But I just still have my basic machine that I
I
love.
don't think I'm like, look, if it works,
Right? Exactly.
if it works and it's been
We,
doing just fine.
yeah.
I don't even know if I still have my beginner one. It needed some servicing and like right at the time I got this and I was like, okay, but I think I still have it.
Right. And that one's a baby lot.
Yeah. All right.
What fabric did you do your skirt out of?
A brown
What's the
cotton.
pattern?
The Lexi.
Lexi dress, yeah.
I did a brown cotton. I wanted to add some brown bottoms. I have like linen lane. Are those lane pants? Yeah, but they're like medium weight.
Yeah.
And the linen's kind of like a faded brown, but this is like a chocolate brown.
Nice. You suit chocolate brown so well.
I'm so excited. Like, oh, I can wear it with like a butter yellow and baby blue and
nice.
all the things. So I'm gonna.
I love that we're like on opposite ends of the journey. Like I'm just trying to narrow in and wear less colors so that I can have a more cohesive wardrobe, and you're just like expand.
I'm like, I've done neutrals for so long. I mean, I go in between. Like sometimes I'm heavy on my neutrals, and even now I still am not doing like bright colors. I just want things that go together well. Like I'm still
more
like
variety.
Yeah. Like I don't make anything pink. Pink's just not my color. I've never been into pink, but
that's
you won't
why
catch me selling
I
pink.
went through
I
a
don't.
phase, but no.
Yeah,
And
it
then
has not
like I got rid of everything, and then my sister was like pink, and I was like, I don't know if I have anything pink for. But obviously, I worked it out.
Right. I was like, I don't really wear red either. That's not. I've never really.
I love red, but like I really prefer red. I have a really nice pair of New Balance and Amy Leon Dore sneaker collab in red, and I like a pop of red, essentially a bag or
yeah, not full
like
on,
a shoe. I feel like a whole like red t-shirt really close to my face may make me. I don't subscribe to like the color theory, like the color analysis or whatever, but like I feel like it might just make me feel like bright red, like, and then like reflect up, and it's just a bit much. So
yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I don't know. I've just never been into red.
No.
Although I did. I mean, like I like a burgundy, but not like red.
Yeah, burgundy suits me really well.
Like the Vibram ones that they just.
Oh, did you order some?
Yeah, I didn't get the burgundy ones. I wanted all of them, but I got the ivory. I got the ivory ones. Mm-hmm.
Cool. Love that.
Excited. I'm excited. Okay, so I guess I should be putting mine into 4s. Are you closing them off?
So you want a big hoop of 4 in a row, and then like anyone who's not doing the gathered one, it's gonna look like this with a hoop of 2.
Cute.
I'm just top stitching my seam allowance down real quick. Are you 3D printing anything at the moment?
No, but I want to. I'm gonna maybe another vase. I have a lot of Lego flowers, but I need some bases. So
Oh, that's gonna be
before
so
I build
fun.
them, because I have nowhere to put them.
Right.
Oh, but I did have a spool 3D printed so that I can put my elastic on it, like my swimwear elastic, because I just had it in a big old ball, a tangled
Oh,
mess.
that's nice.
So I now have
That's
it
so
rolled on a spool.
cool.
Yeah, I was like,
Because
oh
like
wait,
you want something and then just make it.
boom, it's there. Literally, I made
I
it
mean, I guess
maybe
that's
the
what
night before.
people think when you tell them that you sew, but obviously
Literally.
that's just to another
Wait,
level, isn't
you made a what? I'm like, yeah.
I
They're like, you're a magician. I'm
know.
like, I'll take it.
it? Nice.
I'll take it.
Well, I
Basically.
never thought it, like, I always like dumbed it down, and now like I really realize like people really don't have the skill.
Yeah.
Like so many people want to learn a skill.
I literally
Well, how was your
ever since.
class?
Say it again.
Sorry. How was your class?
Wait, I can't hear
Do you
you.
teach? How was your class?
The swim
Oh
class.
yes. Oh, it was really good. So it was a good turnout. It was a very mixed crowd. I really loved it. Like some people who were like, "Oh, I'm new to this," or like a student who was who graduated from SCAD recently. People who've been sewing
Oh,
longer than I've been alive.
Wow.
Just such a good mix. And um, I went over like using a twin needle, and only like two people there had ever used a twin needle. So it was like cool to like teach something new. And I don't know,
Uh-huh.
I love being able to position myself like, yes, I'm a teacher and I can teach, but I'm also always a student. So like it was cool to hear what other people do. And
uh,
one guy, he's like, yeah, I started making swimsuits. Like that's what I do. Because I don't know, something about ordering a Speedo and ripping the seam, and it was an expensive one or something like that. And he decided to make his own.
wow.
And so like he
That's
had
so
brought some of
cool.
his pieces that he made, and like he's still more beginner, but it was still cool to like see him like finding his way just through
Yeah.
like the stitches. Like, oh, I tried this here and I didn't line it, but then I lined it here, and it was
Uh,
real cool. And so I just walked
awesome.
him through the demo, and then like a lot of people were just amazed. They're like, wait, can I use a twin needle if I have a, let's say like your machine, somebody had your machine. I was like, yeah, no,
Yeah,
yeah. They're like, oh, I thought it was only like
100%.
because your machine. I was like, nope, nope.
no, you can put it in any machine.
So it was really cool to like just kind of see the light bulbs going off, like, oh, I didn't know that. I
Yeah,
didn't even like, okay, show me. But it
right.
was a really good turnout. And it was actually oh, I need to check in. It was a news station here, like was covering also the fact that like the new locations open. So
Uh-huh.
they like took clips of the demo to put into that. So I was like, oh, that's cool. It's not
That's
really,
so
or it hasn't come out yet.
Cool.
Yeah,
That's so cool.
I'll definitely
So
post
I
whenever
just
it does.
yeah, I want to see
I just trimmed down the seam allowance
on the brim, but you don't have to. I'm just
doing it because this swim fabric's like curly and like wants to roll up,
Yeah,
and probably will make it like look weird and lumpy.
yeah.
and then
I'm gonna lay one of my brims right side facing up, and then just lay the other one right side facing down on top, and match the seam lines. Like
Mm,
you want the where the seams are on the curves to match, and then the notches.
notches, yeah.
Um, but you're not gonna match the inner edge, but just like make sure that that's the orientation, and then you're gonna match around the edge. And I'm gonna put loads of pins because I'm doing the wavy ones, so it
Okay.
is it is
it's like that little bit more intense to get the waves good.
Okay, I'm about to be on that step.
Your machine is so quiet.
I don't know if it's because it's like filtering out the noise, but my machine is very noisy in comparison.
You think so? I don't know. I feel like I haven't really heard your like through the at least
Maybe
through
it's
here. It doesn't sound.
maybe
Maybe
it's
to
like
yourself.
Filtering out the noise, then that's
Yeah.
good.
okay.
All right. Let's see.
Sometimes when I'm editing,
Editing down my videos, and I have to put I want the noise of the sewing machine on because I really like that it like feels authentic
Yeah.
rather than just having music. But
Nothing. Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
to turn it down to like 30% volume on those clips because it's like
Same. It's
hurts
so
your
loud.
ears.
It's so loud. And then sometimes because at first I was bringing my mic because I'm using the mic for the sound over to it, and I was like, oh, I don't even need to do that. It's picking up the sound from over there. Like, just leave it over there. It's way too loud.
Right.
Way too loud. I'm like,
Right.
oh, these
You have
microphones
the
are
mic
good.
mini.
Yeah, I have one regular mic and then two minis.
I have
But I
mini as
use
well.
just the mini strictly now. Really. Unless
I'm not using it for this, but like if I'm
Yeah,
doing
no.
a voiceover, I will.
Yeah, I don't have it. I had it on at first, but I was like, you know what? It's gonna give you feedback of your sound and I don't need it. All right.
Right.
So loads of I forgot how wide mine is. I'm like, I need space.
Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of sewing around.
Room. Okay. Oh wait, no.
Okay. Did you train today?
No, I didn't. I literally have been out all day.
No.
I usually do Monday through Friday, but
Uh-huh.
I've been doing a little less. I'm trying to get back into my full 5 days.
Yeah. It's tough because your body's tired, life is busy, obviously, so
Literally
many things.
work. I'm like,
I switched over to team formation with Coach
did
Robin.
you?
Yeah.
Okay.
If anyone's wondering what we're talking about, we both use the same workout app called Ladder, and it's like you can choose different trainers that suit your needs for like which type of workout you want to do. And then Coach Kelly, which is what Denise is on, and I was also on Team Limitless with her. But it's heavy lifting, and I have dumbbells and I do it at home. And it's like low reps, high weight, which I like that style of training. But like when I have to hoist the dumbbells up to my shoulders, I can't lift more than, I mean, I could maybe get a 30-pound dumbbell up to my shoulders.
Yeah.
So I could squat 60 pounds, but like really I can squat like I'm not even sure how much because I haven't been in a gym for a long time, but I could probably squat like 120 at a conservative guess for a couple reps. So like I was really not getting the maximum amount from the training, and Coach Robin is very geared towards dumbbell workouts, and it's like more HIIT style. I don't necessarily do her style. I do like a hybrid, so I go a lot slower than I think she intends you to, and I go as heavy as possible. But then I still am getting like a much more intense workout with the lighter weight with the dumbbells that we have. So it's like in between.
Okay. Yeah, I have a squat rack at home, which makes it possible because otherwise, like my gym here wouldn't have enough. But the squat rack definitely makes it possible to do the benching stuff and the squats and Romanian deadlift, all the things that are in that one.
Yeah. I mean, I miss it. I don't know, maybe I want to try and start going to the gym a couple of times a week, but like realistically, because the gym that I would go to is like a 20-minute drive or 15 or 20. And it's about just knowing yourself. Like I know myself. I am not going to do that every day.
Yeah.
Whereas I can go in the other room and be like, maybe I'll just do 10 minutes of today's workout. I'm just going to go in there and see. And then once I get started and I put my music on it, I'm like, hell yeah. And I finish the workout. So like, it's just getting there, So
It's always
I'm
about that. It's just starting. So
right.
once you're in it, it's like, okay,
Um,
I could do this. Like, I'm here.
exactly. I'm
I'm
gonna
halfway
start
done.
going around my edge while you're
Okay.
pinning because I know
Yeah.
that the are you doing
It's this.
wavy and gathered or straight and gathered?
Oh wait, was I supposed to do straight? Is that
My
how you did
gathered
that?
one is straight. I should
Oh,
have I should have clarified
oops.
that. So
Oh,
you
so
did
I'm
short, wavy, and gathered.
yeah.
It's gonna be a vibe. It's gonna be okay. Or
We're gonna see.
do you wanna trim it? Do you wanna trim
I
it
know.
to
I was like,
straight?
or should I just
It'll be a bit shorter than this if you did trim it to straight now, just because where the waves go in, they are like
Mm.
the outer wave is longer than this, and then the inner wave is slightly shorter than this.
I don't know. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm
Lean
just gonna keep
in.
going. Yeah. We'll see what
I
happens.
love it. We're gonna find out a new variation. Well,
Right.
anyway, I'm gonna start sewing anyway.
Okay. Like, you know what?
Just because
We'll go for
you need to take a little extra care to go around the curves, because obviously as you start going around the curves, it's like it wants to be bigger and smaller depending on where you're at on the curve, like the seam allowance.
Yeah.
I feel for me always like shifts a tiny bit, which is a bit annoying, but probably going to be easier to manipulate because it's a bit stretchy though. I genuinely find stretch fabrics easier than wovens like now, because that's what I learned doing.
I love stretch fabric.
Me too.
Love.
Oh, I can't wait to share the pattern that I've been
Pattern.
working on.
Yeah.
It's so cute. And it's like, I'll tell you, I mean, it's not like a secret. I was wearing it in one of my videos, but it's a halter top
Ooh.
with an internal bra, like lining with elastic at the bottom of the internal bra. Because, you know,
Yep.
it's one of my main values: size inclusive, big boob friendly.
Yeah.
So it has that, and then but it's also it's a set. So it's a mid-rise skirt.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the like micro mini skirts with shorts inside. So I've wanted one for so long. I just want one, okay? And all of them, like none of them are size inclusive. Like I've searched, and there isn't any little like tiny itty bitty like patterns for curvy girls. Like we don't want to show our bodies off. No, that's a lie. And it annoys me. So if I'll just do it myself.
Solution.
So it's going to be a little skirt that's like lower. It's not low waist, but it's like mid, like probably like I think we drafted it 2 inches below the belly button, or like below the natural waist. And we haven't sampled it yet, but we're also toying around with the idea of having a high waist cut line. So like you can have it high waist, because obviously not everybody wants to show off their tummy. So we'll see, but yeah, it's like a little tiny skirt, like with the shorts attached inside and a halter top together.
Oh, I love this.
And it's all I'm going to be wearing all summer. So.
You're
not a short skirt girly, really, are you? You like a long.
I don't. Yeah, all my skirts are like midi to maxi, but I just have never.
Yeah.
No, I have one that I made, like I upcycled a curtain or something. But it's not super fun, so I will still make it to see. I was like, I don't know, I could see that with some frilly socks or like my 5 fingers.
Oh yeah, and some nice shoes or sneakers as well.
Yeah,
because I was thinking like it would be
dresses like a mini.
Yeah, exactly. And I thought you could make it like a workout set, like a Tennessee style.
Yeah.
Like, in like some sort of varsity stripe or something.
Oh my gosh. I'm excited.
Right.
And you said you guys don't have a release date yet. Not yet.
No, well, so Michelle has done all of the drafting, and because I don't really know anything about like drafting a pattern to fit on a body.
Yeah.
Obviously I know about 3D design, but like more so for like bags and stuff. So I really wanted someone that was like an expert. So my proposal to her was like, how about we collab, you do that side of it, and I will sew all the samples for this, and then B, I will write and illustrate the instructions.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, so we're sort of like sharing the work, which is really nice, because producing a pattern, like I love producing patterns, but it can be stressful, you know, it's a lot of work in like a short space of time.
Yeah.
So it is just nice to like have somebody to chat to about it and like help each other through like the problems and that arise, and like troubleshoot the things that come up. And so yeah, it's been like a really enjoyable process so far.
I love it. I was like, oh, my battery's getting low. I think it's charging.
Oh no.
I put it on the charger. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh.
This swim fabric has not been shifting that badly, but going around these curves, I'm like using tweezers to like feed it under my machine now, because it's like wanting to shift around everywhere. Oh. Hopefully it doesn't show too much like when the hat is finished.
Yeah. I have a little, I don't know why this isn't, oh, okay, maybe just stretched out more. There we go. Maybe.
It wasn't matching up properly.
Yeah, I'm like, the curve just is probably a little stretched. There we go. Okay. All right. I'm still
every time we go live, I call you or text you telling you how nervous I am and why do I do this? And every single time I'm like, we have so much fun and it's so relaxing and chill, and like I'm so silly.
Zero pressure.
Right? But every time I'm like, this is so scary. everything's gonna go wrong. Like my
like deep breath, it's okay.
So silly.
We balance each other. I'm like, okay, all right.
Yeah.
We're good.
I think like I am confident, but then also like I can be so unconfident sometimes, and it's so silly because really it's a lie. I just get in my head.
Oh no, literally I was so nervous before the demo thing, and I'm like, okay, I've made how many swimsuits? Like I know what I'm doing, but like still the nerves are so high, and then it was just like, okay, I'm gonna talk in front of these people, and I've never done that live. Like that was my first. It didn't even dawn on me until right before I was about to start. Like, wait, this is my first time.
Right. Well, in person is like so much more intense.
Say it again. In person, yeah.
In person, like, is another layer of nervousness. Yeah. But then it's also probably another layer of like comfortability once you sort of like break the ice with people, because you're really there with them as well. So.
Yeah. I was like, okay, all right. There's no pressure. Like the only pressure is the pressure you put on yourself. So
I'm just looking at the instructions.
Say it again.
No. I'm just looking at the instructions to double check what we trim the seam allowance to. Yeah, because it's random. Because so the seam allowance, like when you trim down the brim on the waves, you have to trim it down because otherwise it's gonna like pull and make it bulky. Yeah. So it says 3/16 or half a centimeter. 3/16 of an inch or half a centimeter, because you don't want to go down like to 1/8. That would probably like between 1/8 and 1/4, because you don't want the stitches to be popping through or anything to get like weak, you know?
Yeah.
But also you have to get that seam allowance to sort of like sit flat around all these curves. So I'm probably going to go 1/4, just because like with a tightly woven like swim knit, it's not going to unravel or
open up the stitching, but with a woven, I would go that little bit more than a quarter.
Okay.
Little bit more than an eighth. I'm sorry, I'm being very confusing.
I got you. 3/16.
3/16 of an inch or half a centimeter, yeah.
Oh, what is
Yeah.
that?
How are you doing with the stitching around the curves?
I'm taking my time, but I have a little guide thing that is helping, so or should
That's
help.
the best. That's the best thing.
Say it again.
That's the best thing to do. Just take your time.
Yeah, I'm just slow and steady.
I love all the stringy bits that come off when you're trimming, and it really makes me think of, like, have you ever seen when people get organza and they make like a flat pouch out of it and they fill it with like different colored fabric scraps and then they sew
Oh, I have
over
seen.
it?
Yeah, I
That
have
looks
seen
so
that.
cool. I would love
Super
to do
cool. I
like a
have some
little
things.
bag or something.
Do it. I have things saved on Pinterest because back when I was like, I don't know, years ago, looking for like things to do with scraps, I saw that and I was like, oh, that's genius. Never done
Yeah.
it, but
Like this little like neon spaghetti inside it would be so cool.
ooh. I know. I'm like, but then I wouldn't just want any scraps. I would like want to curate the inside.
Right. But you could, because
But
if you think about
yeah,
it, your fabrics are curated, so your scraps would probably be
very true.
curated for
Very
your
true.
style. So
Very, very
yeah.
true. Okay. Let's see.
I'm
Oh,
actually quite excited to see the gathered wavy brim. I think it's gonna,
I'm over here like,
especially
oh,
in
I bit off
green.
a lot.
Oh, really? Yeah,
I did not
it's
realize.
just
I think seeing the shape, just my brain was like, oh yeah, that's weight. But
wavy because it's
the
gathered, but
gather made
no.
the shape. Right. Oops.
I'm turning mine right side out. Oh, what did
Okay.
you do?
Yeah, you can keep going to show the steps because we know this is gonna take. Y'all gonna have to catch me on
Right.
Instagram for the final review.
We're nearly at 8, so I might have to go
Yeah.
soon.
That's what I was like. You can just
Because
show whatever steps and then they can follow us on Insta and I promise I will show my finished look.
yeah, and again, there is a sew along on a full sew along that goes
Full
with the
sew.
pattern on my YouTube, like not real time like this, but like it has all of the steps in it. But yeah, I'm just
Yes.
gonna press mine right sides out, and then the next, I'll just talk you through the last few steps, but the next step would be to top stitch. So you top stitch 3/8 of an inch or a centimeter away from the edge, and then you top stitch again twice 3/8 of an inch away from like the previous one.
Mm.
With this one, I did do more layers of top stitching just because I think I did one more layer. And on one of mine, I did top stitching all the way up the brim on one of my straight ones, which I think looked really cool. So obviously, like, there's no rules.
Yeah,
I would
whatever
do
you
at least,
prefer.
I'd do at least one, just to hold the seam allowance in place and like stop it shifting around. And then you add the brim so like if you have a lining side of the brim, have it facing down, and then put your lining crown inside so that it's right sides facing with the lining side of the brim, and
Got
so
it.
like all the way around, and then with the outer crown, press the edge up by a centimeter or 3/8 of an inch all the way around. And then you just put it over and you just slightly overlap the stitching. And then top stitch it in place essentially. But if you are having trouble like lining it up, hand basting it is like the best advice I could give. And it's so boring and so time consuming, but it's so worth it as well.
I'm excited. So
I love it. I'm excited. So
feel like I will
I
probably so yes, here's where here we are at this step. And follow us on Instagram, and you'll see the finished look. Oh my God, this is going to be
so much at mine.
so fun.
Yeah,
I don't know what
so
this is going to be
good.
like gathered up, but we're going to see.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you guys.
And my future self will probably hate me for this, but I'd love to go live with you again. And I'll text you the day before telling you I'm freaking out, and we'll do it all
Sounds
over
good.
again. So
same time next week. No, seriously, yes.
same time.
I would
not
love
next
to.
week, but
Oh my gosh! And when
we should
every other
do a
pattern
keyring. We could do a keyring one. I did a letter pattern. Love you, Anna. Bye.
Bye.
I did a old English letter pattern, like alphabet, just real quick. And me and Denisha made some key rings, which I need to edit that video. But we could
Y'all
do
will see
one
it
for
soon.
that, and that would probably be something we could do start to finish in like 2 hours as well. So that would be a great fun thing to do for another one. Yeah.
Let's put it on the schedule for the people.
Oh.
I'm down. Okay.
Bye, honey. Bye.
Bye.
Anna. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Thanks, everybody.